I found the house that I love, but there's multiple offers on it. How do I make sure or, increase my likelihood of winning in that situation?
The answer to that question is broad. So it starts back in the beginning in the preparation phase. So you're doing what I would suggest probably takes weeks, 3 weeks, I think is the realistic norm. And that 3 weeks before you even start shopping is the preparation that you're doing to get ready to make an offer. It's not about your ability to get a loan. It's about all the pieces that you have to do and the things that you have to get clear on and settle on and decisions you have to make and your particular criteria. There's a lot of variables. So usually it's a phone conversation with me, right? Then if you're getting a mortgage, some legwork there, and some other things that we have to clarify. It's really hard to give you a blanket statement there because essentially what you're saying is, what is your strategy? Well, a good strategy should be flexible, and it's going to change based on the many variables. So that particular house that you find, there are going to be certain criteria that I'm going to have to take into account. I'm not even sure if I could list all the things here. Part of that understanding is intuitive. It's being an agent for lots of years, understanding how agents negotiate, how sellers react to certain things, how buyers react to certain things, and trying to find the straightest point through that process to get them to the win, really is what it is. And there are just so many variables, it's hard to say what would make a good offer. And to be completely honest with you, I think even if I could give you a blanket statement, I wouldn't, because that's the value that I'm giving the client.
Yeah.
That's the value that we're taking to the table. So if we go and tell everybody what the game plan or the approach is, we're sort of giving away their advantage.
Yeah.
But truthfully, there's really no way to say exactly what that is. That's because it's different. It should be different for everyone because each person has different challenges in their whole process of moving times and, whether they're getting a mortgage or not, and the specifics of what they need, the competitiveness on that house, the listing agent, having dealt with many of the agents in the area before, certainly the bigger ones, they're understanding their approach to certain things and trying to cater to that sometimes to try to get the offer to go through, understanding what the seller's looking for, which is always different. And so there's so many variables and everything's constantly changing. So through the whole process, you're constantly flexible, constantly trying to tweak and adjust that strategy to get to the win.
Okay.
That's really the best explanation I can give you. And there are just so many other variables.
So the actual steps obviously are going to vary case by case.
No doubt.
But
and even if a buyer offers on a property and we do it the next time, I almost always will try to remember to tell the client, this is a strategy for this house. The next one we may pivot.
Yeah.
We might do something different because I'm dealing with different inputs.
Yes. Okay.
Dealing with different challenges. Maybe I only had 3 offers on the other one, and I was more certain that we were in a good position.
Yeah.
And the other one's more competitive, or the seller's easier to deal with, or the agent's easier to deal with, and so you're always adjusting those parameters to try to get to the win. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Try to get the house.